What's up, Play Sports Gamer here, and I was wrong. The day before was a scam. Fantastic. I personally thought they tried their best to release this game, and they were gonna try to fix it. In my video about the day before, I said, even with volunteer programmers for this game, I knew it wasn't going to be good. I defended it saying it wasn't going to be good because of it, but I feel like they made their best attempt to release an actual game, but I was wrong. They shut their doors after 4 days after the release the day before. I'm sure they tried to take as much money they could and ran. They shouldn't get away with this. There should be a lawsuit against them, but we'll see what happens. And I feel bad for anyone who bought this game for $40 and did not refund it. And now they're stuck with a dead game. Maybe some developer will buy the IP and take it over, but I doubt it. But let's read this article. The day before, developer shuts down days after the game's release. Fantastic says the zombie MMO has failed financially. Which is kind of hard to believe because they had a volunteer workforce. What bills did they have besides the servers, building leases, electric, blah, blah, blah. But they really didn't pay the software programmers any money to develop this game. And that's a huge expense. Maybe a majority of people did actually refund the game and they didn't get that much money. Let's scroll down and read the article. Last Thursday, a studio behind post-apocalyptic open-world MMO survival game the day before launched the game that has become Steam's most wishlist title based on a splashy reveal trailer. On Monday, the studio said it was shutting down and that no more updates were released for the day before. Developer Fantastic announced its closure on X in a statement that read, "The day before has failed financially. We lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners." Personally, I find that hard to believe. I think they're just trying to take the money and run as much as they can. And I hope these guys never, ever, ever start another company ever again. And that no one would hire these guys because they're a bunch of scam artists. They've proved it time and time again with their games they tried to release and ran, didn't support. Enough is enough. Day before launched in a rough early access state on Steam without the gameplay or features that players expected based on the series of trailers released by Fantastic. What was pitched as an open world MMO set in the world of zombies is more like an extraction shooter, critics of the game said. Early reviews from the game were harsh and unforgiving. On Steam, the day before now has more than 18,000 reviews skewing overwhelmingly negative. It is now one of the lowest rated Steam games of all time. And I'm sure if the reviews were mid, I bet they would stay. They would try to support this game. But since there were overwhelmingly negative reviews, probably no one is gonna buy this game. They just had the tails between their legs and run. Fantastic was suspiciously quiet as negative player response rolled in. After launching the day before, the studio posted just twice on X, saying that North American servers were working but filling too quickly, and that a huge update including server and AI fixes was coming the day after launch. After peaking with a little over 30,000 concurrent players on launch day, the day before active player counts dipped to less than 3,000. Fantastic said it doesn't know what the future of the day before or its other game on Steam Propnet will be, but the service will remain operational for now. In its announcement on X, Fantastic offered an apology for not delivering on expectations after defending its work on the day before. "We invested all of our efforts, resources, and man hours into the development of the day before, which was our first huge game. Really want to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately we don't have the funding to continue the work. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of the day before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of the day before on Propnet is unknown, but our service will remain operational. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately was miscalculated our capabilities, creating games in an incredible challenging endeavor." I don't know what they were expecting, hiring a volunteer crew. What kind of game they were expecting to release. Obviously, the game wasn't going to be great. They're going to be full of bugs. I'm sure the upper management for Fantastic didn't shed blood, sweat, and tears into the game. Maybe a lot of tears after nobody bought the game. There was overwhelmingly negative reviews. But it was these volunteer software programmers that shed their blood, sweat, and tears over this game. Not them. Not these upper management who tried to release a crappy game and tried to get as much money as as they could from people buying the game. I am not shedding any tears for Fantastic or these three upper management guys running the company. They deserve what they got. But I just feel bad for all the volunteer workers on this game, and that 4 days later, this game is dead. The day before was announced in 2021 with the launch originally planned for the following year. The game's first teaser quickly drew interest with comparisons to The Last of Us, Tom Clancy's Division. The game setting and artwork seemed to borrow heavily from these post-apocalyptic games, and I was one of them. I was like looking forward to this game because, as I said before, I love The Division. The Last of Us is awesome. Combine those two, this game should have been brilliant. For a developer that can actually develop these games. Not Fantastic, obviously. It just sucks that this happened, that this game is dead. Hopefully, there's a developer out there that would take this idea and actually create a good game. Zombie survival MMO. Please, Ubisoft, in my personal opinion, would be a good fit to create this game. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Ubisoft should make a game like this? Do you guys want a game like this? And are you shedding any tears for Fantastic, which I am not? Please comment below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. See ya.